Yo, what up? What's poppin'? Back at it again with another video for y'all. And this video is an important video because this is something that we're gonna have to do in order to make things better, but we struggle. We struggle with it. We struggle with it every year. And this is the reason, yeah, what we need to do better with as people, as a country, as a whole here in America, we have to learn how to come together. But this is the reason why we struggle with coming together here in America. We live in a country where, when it comes down to like people, it's all about individualism. And I want to give a shout out to Papa Duck because I know he spoke about this in a lot of his videos too. But the United States of America is a country that's all about individualism when it comes down to people. Just like with the school system, you got a lot of violence that goes on in school shootings, bullying, fights breaking out. There's just a lot of stuff. A lot of these kids and a lot of these teenagers are starting to wake up and realize that a lot of the stuff that they're being taught in the classroom, that a lot of it is not valuable. And you see, of course, kids in the classroom, they're gonna daydream, they're gonna get bored, and you see, just because of the fact that they're bored, they may want to bully a student just out of boredom, which is the wrong thing for the student to do that. But that's one of the main reasons. Yeah, it's not cool for nobody to be a bully. Just like the video that I did earlier this morning where I was like clickbaiting with y'all. I just feel with the way it is now, it's just better for kids to be homeschooled. But schools can be more safer, and schools can be fun to the point where students can actually be interested into learning and can actually have fun. When you teaching information that's not valuable, it's not really fun. And you see, sometimes even a school teacher can be a bully. You got students that get bullied by teachers because, a teacher may bully a student because of them being biracial. A teacher may bully a student for how they look. A teacher may bully a student for having, like long fingernails. And again, I'm not telling no lies in this video. This is actually factual. Like a lot of these rappers be saying in their songs, their teacher told them that they'll never make it. Their teacher told them that they'll never be this. Like, I mean, but when me talking about a teacher bullying a student, I'm not bullshitting. It's actually true. It's actually true. Like, but yeah, in order to make a lot of things better in this country, we have to learn how to come together as people. But I get it. The main reason why we struggle with it is because we live in a country where it's all about individualism and not coming together. I mean, I'm pretty sure when it comes down to a country like Mexico, I'm pretty sure Mexico is all about coming together and sticking together. Because when it comes down to Mexican families, with Mexican families, they stick together as a whole. They stick together as a family. Are there a lot of families that do that here in America? I mean, you got families that stick together, and then you got some that don't really stick together. You got families out here that are broken. And there's problems in pretty much all families, but I'm pretty sure no matter what problems that goes on in a Mexican family, no matter what, they stick together. And you see, what I mean, yeah, and I'm, like the United States is like pretty much like the only country that's like all about individualism. This is why when it comes down to a lot of these protests, all types of violence breaks out, fights break out. Somebody may get stabbed at a protest or whatever. Like, we have to learn how to come together as a whole. But I get it. Some of these people, they're all about individualism. Like the United States of America is all about individualism. But If you want to see some changes, with a lot of the stuff here in America, from the school system to the government to the way people live their life, waking up day after day, go to work, come home, eat, sleep, working a job that they don't even love. In order to make things better in this country, in order to make things better in this world, we have to come together as a whole. But again, the reason why we struggle with coming together as people in America is because this country that we live in, United States, is all about individualism. Individualism is the main reason why people struggle with, coming together, why they struggle with working together. If it wasn't all about individualism, then we probably wouldn't really have all these issues here in the US, but we do because of that specific reason, individualism. But yeah, I just wanted to share this video because I actually had gave myself some inspiration to speak about this too, because we can make things better, like, and again, like I did in my other video that I did, a few weeks back, about where I was breaking it down, and even and I'm gonna break it down with y'all again. I mean, I'm not a psychologist, but like, logic, thoughts, the way a young man or a young lady may think, like a teenager in high school, being young and naive, knowing that with a lot of the stuff that they're learning in school is not valuable, just out of boredom, they may want to throw something at somebody in the classroom. I mean, see, one of the main ways to stop all the violence in the schools, the school shootings, the bullying, the fights, if we could just come together as a whole to, figure out ways to understand that with a lot of the information that the stuff that students are taught in school is not valuable. If you can teach stuff to students that are valuable, that they're gonna need in this world, like make it fun, make it engaging. I mean, make it to the point where it doesn't really, like, like, cause the student to feel like they're a failure. Just stuff like that, because if it keeps on going on to the point where you teaching the same stuff the same way every year, still not learning anything valuable, they learning this and they learning that, but it's like a lot of that stuff they learned when they graduate, they're not even gonna use it, neither do they need it, and of course they're not gonna remember it. So we just have to come together. And individualism, as people, we can battle it. As of right now, that's just an obstacle that's right in front of us, but we can battle it and we can overcome that obstacle as human beings. But yeah, I just wanted to share this video with y'all because, again, parents, I know y'all anxiety is through the roof. I know y'all feel anxious every day about sending your child to school, hearing about all the school shootings, the bullying, all the violence that be going on in school. Like it's starting to make you think that school has become one of the most dangerous places for kids to be in. We got to be willing to come together as people. But again, individualism, that's the main reason why we struggle with it. Individualism. But yeah, I just wanted to share this video with y'all, chat with y'all about some real stuff. Don't forget, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell on my channel, comment, share, like the video, and the three songs that I did. They're on my YouTube channel, they're on my SoundCloud. Follow me on SoundCloud at Wally G. You Can't Rap Like Me. Crime Rules, Killer Chris, featuring myself, Wally G, and Thoughts by Killer Chris, featuring myself, Wally G. Yeah, they're on my YouTube channel and they're also on my SoundCloud. And my song, You Can't Rap Like Me, It's on my YouTube channel, and it's also on my SoundCloud. You can follow me on SoundCloud at Wally G. Let's run them up. Let's blow them up. Love y'all.